morning everyone, and welcome to the class. Today we are going to do the poem The Lake Isle of Innisfree, written by William Butler Yeats, Class 9 CBSE Beehive. Let me give a brief introduction of the poem. This poem is a lyric. It's a musical poem. It explores the poet's longing for the peace and tranquility of Innisfree, a place where he spent a lot of time as a boy. Innisfree is the name of a place. It's a very quiet place, and that is the reason the poet wants to go there. He spent his childhood in this place. He has very sweet memories of that place, and that is why he wanted to go back to the Lake Isle of Innisfree. Let's have a look at the poet of this poem. William Butler Yeats was an Irish poet and one of the foremost figures of 20th century literature. In 1923, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature as the first Irishman. Yeats is generally considered one of the 20th century's key English language poets. And here we have this beautiful poem, The Lake Isle of Innisfree. I'll arise and go now, and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin built there, of clay and wattles made. 9 bean rows will I have there, a hive for the honey bee, and live alone in the bee-loved glade. And I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow, dropping from the wheels of the morning to where the cricket sings. Their midnights all a glimmer, and noon a purple glow, and evenings full of the linnet's wings. I will arise and go now, for always night and day I hear the lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore, while I stand on the roadways or on the pavements grey, I hear it in deep heart's core. Let's have a look at the meanings of some important words of the poem. Wattles means twisted sticks for making fences. Glade, clearing open space. Wheels, a piece of fine material worn by women to cover the face. Cricket is an insect here. Linnet, a small brown bird, and lapping means striking. Children, now you're going to have stanza-wise explanation of the poem. I'll read out the first stanza to you and then explain it. I will arise and go now, and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin built there, of clay and wattles made. 9 bean rows will I have there, a hive for the honey bee, and live alone in the bee-loved glade. In the first stanza of the poem, the poet dreams of moving away from the city to live on the island of Innisfree. The poet imagines building a small hut made up of natural materials like clay, wattles, and twigs. He wants to make a small hut by the seashore. The poet says that he will have 9 rows of beans there and a hive for the honeybee. He wishes to live there in solitude, in tranquility, in peace. And now begins the second stanza. And I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow, dropping from the wheels of the morning to where the cricket sings. Their midnights all a glimmer, and noon a purple glow, and evenings full of the linnet's wings. So in the second stanza, the poet says that when in Innisfree he will feel peaceful, and he says that the feeling of peace is felt slowly and gradually. He describes how he would feel peaceful in the morning time when it is a bit cloudy, a bit hazy, and the view is not very clear. Then it will appear as if the morning has worn a veil and has hidden itself. Looking at this scene will make him feel peaceful, happy. Further, he says that when the male cricket insect will sing a song, the sound will bring him at peace. And also at midnight, when he will see the twinkling stars in the open sky, or in the evening, when he would see the linnet birds flying in the sky, then also he will feel peaceful. The afternoons in the Innisfree are equally beautiful. So he says, seeing these things, he will feel peaceful. Now begins the third and the last stanza. I will arise and go now, for always night and day I hear the lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore. While I stand on the roadways or on the pavement's grey, I hear it in the deep heart's core. So the third stanza shows the poet's desperation to go to Innisfree. He says that now he will stand up and go to Innisfree because all the time, be it day or night, the sound of lake water striking the shore repeats in his mind. Wherever he is, standing on the road or on the grey pavement, he hears the sound deep in the innermost part of his heart. He is longing to go to that place, and this stanza shows his desperation. Let's have a look at the poetic devices in the poem. The rhyme scheme, it is AB, AB. Then we have alliteration, the repetition of a consonant sound in two or more closely placed words. That is alliteration. So then stanzas of alliteration in the poem are hive, honeybee, lake lapping low. We can see in the first line H sound is being repeated, and in the second line La sound is being repeated. Then we have repetition of a line. I will arise and go now. This line has been repeated in stanza 1 and then 3. Then we have metaphor, the direct comparison. Clouds are compared to wheels. Personification, morning is personified, wheels of the morning. Morning has been given the quality of humans. Now with this, we come to the end of this poem, children. I hope you all have enjoyed this presentation and understood the poem well. Thank you so much for watching.